Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. I hope we're all doing well. We'll go into the chatting screen for a little bit. Right, I'm gonna catch up quickly. Millie, welcome in. You were first today. And you are on a 10 stream streak. Let's go. Let's go, Millie. I hope you're doing well. Lovely. That witchy lady, good morning to you. I hope you're doing well. Welcome into the stream. Pooley, you have a matcha latte today. Sounds delicious. Remember, I only give out one coffee per stream, so try not to drink it all at once. Let's continue. Oh my lord, I'm catching up. And you've got 28 happy flaps, Puli. Let's go. Yes, yes. Hello, hello. Welcome in, Kay. How are you? 10 stream streak. Let's go. Let's go. How are we all doing? How are we enjoying our weekends? Whether we're ending our weekends, starting our weekends. Give me all the details. Tell me what we're doing. Here in the UK, well, in certain parts of the UK, it is incredibly warm. Yes, Millie, rate your day out of 10. I think mine's been a solid 8.5. I'm not gonna lie. It's been a little too hot for me. I don't deal well with heat, but it's been a solid day. I can't complain, that's for sure. But yeah, it's been lovely weather. I watered my garden. All my plants are looking good. No worries, Kay. I hope you get home safe. But yeah, and then spent time with the doggos. And I gamed. It's been a pretty chill day, to be honest. A 7 out of 10, Millie. You got some work stuff going on. Well, I hope you managed to get all your work done. I know work on a weekend can be frustrating for everyone. But some people do work weekends, and we applaud you for it. Thank you, Millie. I hope your work was fun at least. So yeah, we're doing some Stardew today. I do have a few goals. Oh, my dogs are barking. I'm so sorry, everyone. The puppers are being very loud. But yeah, we're gonna be playing some chill Stardew Valley today. We're gonna be hopefully completing a few things. I'm not entirely sure. I'm not pressuring myself because that's when I start to not want to play. Your pups are like that too, witchy lady. Yeah. One bark goes off in the street and that's it. It's like a war zone. It's 10 p.m., Millie. Oh my lord. I would be snoozing. What are your plans for the rest of the evening? Okay, let us switch into the game. Let me know if the audio is okay for you all. If the music needs to come down, I am happy to do that for you. You like to joke that they will bark at the wind if yes, mine are exactly the same. Good for you, Puli? Okay. But if anyone else has issues, just let me know. So we're gonna go into our game. And I did play one day. Oh god, I hit the mic, sorry if you heard that. I did play one day, but that was just to lay down all the pavements for sort of the farm layout. You're gonna chill and then go to bed. Sounds perfect, Millie. I knew what you meant, it's okay. Right, so some of our starfruit wine is done. Oh, we got some ale and a star drop. Let's go. I wasn't expecting that, but let's go. You found a star drop. It's strange, but the taste reminds you of naps. Our maximum energy has increased. Let's go. Honey, I wanted to give you that fruit as a symbol of my love. I bought some of those a while ago and they're almost expired. That's wonderful, Shane. Thank you. Happens when you're tired. It really does. Even when I'm not tired, I misspell everything, so it's okay, Millie. I understand, right? Let us get some more star fruit and put it in the kegs. I'm not sure how to make the star fruit any, like, better in quality. Do you preserve it? Can you preserve that stuff? I'm not sure. I know, right? He finally gives us something. Are we even full hearts with him? We're almost full hearts with him. It's okay. There you go. Let's check our fortune today. The spirits are in good humor. It would probably be a good Skull Cavern day, but I don't know if I want to. But yeah, we laid down some more paving around the place, which is good. Ooh, is this ready? It is. Let's go. Finally, Shane gives us something that is actually useful. Right. Welcome in, Orb. How are you? Right. Let us put these things away. I have the crystallariums running on hyperdrive right now. They are going crazy. Okay. We have some more sprinklers too, which is great. I was just placing things randomly everywhere when I just quickly ran on to do the paving. You need a goat? Well, hopefully you know where to get your goat from. We are gonna lay out some hay. I should probably buy some more cows and goats, but... Oh, you're not happy. I'm so sorry. You have food now. Hopefully that's good for you. Let's go in. A new baby lizard! Oh my god, straight off the bat, we've got a new lizard. What should we name him, chat? Him or her? We already have one called Coffee. Yeah. Well, no. I like to use winter for leveling up skills and... yeah. Tea? You want to call him Tea? We've got one named Tea, one named Coffee. Let's go. Oh my god, look how full our barn is. Hello. I cannot wait to get an auto petter. He's a little baby. Oh my lord. Earlier on in the evening I was craving for Chinese food. I don't know what was happening to me. Then you cooked instant ramen noodles. Ugh, I love instant noodles. I also love Chinese food. Millie, you're making me hungry. Okay. We need money, so I'm gonna sell the starfruit wine. There we go. Is that a Josh I see? Josh, hello, welcome in. How are you? I hope you are doing fabulous today. What am I doing? That is the true question. I need truffles, but I don't have truffles, and I don't have pigs for truffles. So I'm in a bit of a pickle. Okay. Everything in here is looking good. And all our coffee is good. I do love me some coffee. We need to buy the rest of the fruit trees. That would probably be a smart thing to do. Right. Alright. Okay. If I drink this, then I can go faster. Why is it? Oh, is it because it's not... I need a few more paving slab things. Right. We have a lot of iron now, which is fun. I did want to go and get some more pumpkins and some flower seeds. I do have the triple shot coffee. I just don't make it. Hi, Pam. Today, Orb has decided to drink tea. You've got tea today? Damn. Tea when you could have had coffee. Hello, Pierre. I need... I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 seeds. And then... I want fairy seeds. I need some of this. I think I already have sunflower seeds. Yeah, I already have. Right, which ones do I have? I don't have a cherry sapling. I have an apricot, an orange, and a peach. Do I have a peach? No, I don't have an apricot. Okay, I need an apricot one. Okay. I hope I need an apricot tree. And the dogs are off again. Wait, did I miss something, Millie? You've got cheesy veg carbonara noodles. Is that what you're talking about? CJ, welcome in. How are you? Oh, well, they sound delicious either way. How are you doing? Oh god, my horse. I forgot my horse. I am such a bad horse mother. Nobody saw that. I am good. I've eaten dinner. I'm drinking a coffee, so I'm feeling good. What are we up to? Oh, where's my hoe? Where is my hoe? It's here, okay. I really need to go get iridium ore. Oh, did I buy? Okay, I bought 1 too many pumpkins. It's okay. Millie with the happy flap, thank you so much. Then in here we want our trees. So you can go. Why can't too close to another tree? Oh, they need to be 2 apart. Okay. Wait, where's this tree? 1, 2. There. Okay, now we've got trees. Okay, today CJ has a matcha latte. Sounds good. I've never had a matcha latte. I'm not sure if I'd like a matcha latte if I'm honest. I need to plant my... Oh, guys, my brain is a mess. Why does my chat keep pausing? Right, you go in there, you go in there. Beautiful. Oh no, don't drink the mayonnaise. We also do have some new channel point redemption things, which is exciting. I need to plant these, okay. We'll just plant them here for now, it's fine. Oh, we're having a dream from Nyrex. Let's go. Okay, I'm not sure how it does. Okay, he's gonna give you 3 emojis, I do believe. And you have to sort of guess what his dream is about. So, it's a planet, a cactus, and an face. What's he dreaming about? Oh wait, and he's got a plane? Oh my lord, he's having a big dream. He is having a very big dream. You have to make a story out of the dream. Don't let him down, people. You have 13 games on your wish list. I wish I only had 13 games on my wish list. I have like 75 games on my wish list. It's crazy. Bro just wants to travel, but people are scared of him. Yeah. That is the facts. Poor Nyrex. Where is my cheese? What game is on top? You mean of my list? I couldn't tell you. Okay. We didn't go see the hippo lady. The lady with the hippo. I need to start calling her a hippo lady. Enjoy your lurk, witchy lady. I hope your corner of the lair is very warm and cozy. Right, let us go see this lady. See if there's anything in here we want. Yam? Nah. Fish taco? Nah. Eggplant, beer, soul essence. Nothing I want. That sucks. Oh, I didn't bring my sword. Why am I like this, guys? Why am I such a noob? My guy, please leave me alone. I am just a wee babby. My day's been okay. It's hot today, man. Which I don't like. I don't like heat at all. Any type of heat. I don't like it. So I have struggled with that, but other than that, it's been good. Tried to nap, couldn't nap. Played some Overwatch. But you already know that. Go away, Mr. Slime, you meanie. You do. Okay. I don't have any fish to catch. Right, these two need to hurry up and make some babies, because they're making me wait forever. Honestly. We could have done a monster quest, but is there any point in me going to the mines now? Possibly? Maybe? Maybe? Oh, and this is my new hardwood farm. Hopefully they'll all grow soon, so I don't have to wait. We have so many mushrooms, god damn. We don't need this many mushrooms. And we have some maple seeds. Right, you lot can go in there. I don't need you. You can go there. I don't have fish I need to catch either, because all my fish are at certain, like, winter now and spring. Which I am past. We are past. I don't think there's a point going to the mines, I'm not gonna lie to you. Oh. Fantasy life. My time at Sandrock and this county. I have this county on my, well, I've already got the game. I've got it installed and I want to play it, but I'm always like, ooh, I could stream that game. And because I'm like that, I don't want to play it. I have so many games I want to play. We're gonna just go to sleep for the night, man. And we made some money. Let's go. Give me that sweet, sweet, sweet money. I am awake and I'm ready to go. We have some mail. One fresh lobster from Marvelous Bisque I'm creating. Oh, 800 gold. Where do I get a lobster from? That is my question. I think I've caught everything I can from these, so I need to... Can I not break those? What the heck? Okay, I pick them up. We will check on the animals. Why is there a strange massive battery thing on your farm? If you put it in the Discord, I might be able to help. Hello animals, you have very many of you now. Love to see it. It's a strange capsule. Put it on the Discord and then I can see. Let me look. Make sure you put it in the right channel too. Describing it to me is not gonna do anything for my brain. Millie, you do not have to apologize for anything. Never apologize here, okay? You're doing great, and it's fine. Oh my lord, goat, out of the way. Thank you. I need another duck. Where do I have a duck egg? No. Brother, have you done it yet? Oh my lord. CJ is a cozy gamer at heart, Millie. So cozy. The coziest of cozy. Oh, I think you put slimes in there. I'm not sure how you got it, but I do believe you put slimes in there. Okay. I want to build a windmill, but I'm not sure I have enough cloth. Can I make a loom? Wood, fiber, and pine tar. I can. Oh my god, my dog farted in front of the fan. And now it stinks, oh my lord. Oh my lord. Why do my dogs do these things to me? And then I also have it up here. Mill, I needed 4 cloth, 150 wood, and 50 stone. I can actually make one. Okay, I can do that. Stone, wood, and cloth. But I do want to make a loom. Turns raw wool into fine cloth. Oh yeah, okay. We don't need my fiber anymore. Yeah, sure thing. How many times have you played and completed Elden Ring? I don't play story games either, CJ. Like, would you class this as a story game? I'm not sure. Like, you can follow the story, I suppose, if you really want to. Charlotte, welcome in. You have a caramel latte today. And you have redeemed your happy flap for the day. Let's go. 1,729.5 hours. Yeah, see? I bought all 9 Hitman games and haven't played a single. Yeah, I do the same, CJ, it's fine. I buy games and then I don't play them. Okay, I want to construct a farm building. I want a windmill. Oh, wait, I do have cloth, right? I only bought 3. Damn it. Why do I do this to myself? Why? Khaleesi, you had 1 job and that was to count. Why can you not count, woman? There we go. Let's go. Well, see, there you go. Like, see, I want to get into story-based games. I just can't for the life of me. So I want to build this. CJ, I don't think CJ plays Resident Evil. I'm not sure. He might. What way does that go? Hopefully that way. Let me see. Oh, okay. Oh my god, a king chair? Why isn't it called the queen's chair, man? I think CJ's a big baby. It's Josh and Chris. And I mean, we've got loads of simps for Leon. Which is completely understandable. Right, we have a loom now too, which we can put down here. Where is my wool? I'm doing things. Oh, don't drink the mayonnaise. You're fine. Okay. Apparently, I swear Kay once said that you are very scared of horror games. Which is fine, CJ. It's okay to be a big baby. I am also a big baby. Yo, same. Same. And if it's got a clown in it, I'm gone. Don't even show a clown to me. I will freak the They give me literal panic attacks. Not here for it. Don't want it. Take your creepy ass shit and put it somewhere else. Not where I can see it. Although I did watch the non-scary movie. What's it called? It's like called Scary Movie. And that one's hilarious. Okay, they've all got tappers. Did I miscount a tree here? I think I did. Holy moly. Did I miss it here too? No. I think this tree here is just dead. I think I'm gonna have to start from scratch. No, I can't even watch it. I panic with clowns. Any type of clown, to be honest. Just get it away from me, please, and thank you. I just don't find things that scare me enjoyable. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm glad someone else is afraid of clowns around here. Hydrate you, gremlin, and posture check. Thank you so much. I will do that now. Oh my god, we're summoning a lair creature today, Millie. Which one are we gonna have? I think the... Oh my god, he's not showing up. Why is he not showing up? Hang on. My little guy. Where are you two? Where are you hiding? Here he is. There he is. You see him? You see him? Our dragon is currently blocking him, but he is now here. He's cute. He's our little mushroom guy. So Nyrax has been hydrated. We've got summoned a lair creature. We're treating Nyrax. Oh my god. The XP bar is going up like crazy. Thank you, thank you. Did a gremlin appear on the screen for you? By any chance, when you clicked hydrate, you gremlin? A gremlin should have appeared. Yes, he is one of the creatures that live in the lair. He is very cute. But yeah, I had a gremlin commissioned for the hydration thing, so I hope it turned up. Oh, it appeared on screen for you guys. Right. Yeah, we'll try again. Me and technology sometimes just aren't it, you know? I try my best. Right. Where is my horse? Where did I put Bucko? There he is. He's just chilling out, vibing, which, you know, love that for him. I need a lobster. What the heck? Why is there just a mystery box in a... Okay. Wait, no, we need to go this way. It's hazelnut season. Eyeliners. We are gonna put some fish traps here. Why can I not put them there? My god. Oh, there we go. You just don't like me today. I get it. I get it. Right, okay. You hate crab pots? Same. But in order to... Where is it now? Oh god, I still have so much to collect. Ugh. In order to collect, where is it? Where is it? No. All the fish, I have to get the different crabby species. Down to 100 we go. Because I do need gold as well. Nope. Why are you like this, my guy? Who made you so angry with life? Oh my lord, don't even think about it. Not today, Satan. Not today. Nope. It's a crab. Thank you very much. I love this sword, man. Maybe tomorrow we'll go to the Skull Cavern and get some more iridium, because we desperately need more. Oh lord. We are running very low, and we need to upgrade the rest of our tools, and oh my lord. I feel like I'm not gonna really get perfection until, like, hear me out. I don't know how people do a perfection run in just 1 year. I really have no clue. And when people are like, it's my first time playing and I'm gonna get perfection in 1 year, yeah, nah. I stress out too much. My foraging has been at level 8 for like 2 months. Yeah. The foraging is one of the hardest skills to level up. What you need to do is, you know when you get like mixed seeds and stuff, you need to plant them. And then the forageables, when they're grown, you pick them and it'll give you XP for your foraging. Me challenge? Oh my god. Could you imagine? It'd just be me crying the entire time. Because I'm behind schedule. Charlotte, spreadsheets, and they probably use a guide, yes. I mean, I have a spreadsheet. It's not the greatest spreadsheet, but... yeah, it's like my little checklist, you know? So I can tick off, like, what I've done and what I need to do. Little guy, you will die to my blade. That rock looks very suspicious. Oh my god, I almost tongue-twisted that word. So many damn mushrooms. Yeah, CJ, literally my face. Oh, I hate these little guys. No. Go away. You're mean. Eat my sword. You will know my wrath. You heard. You're mean. You're a big meanie. Mine is more like a tracker of crops, when to plant the seeds while avoiding Wednesdays and festivals. And how much they sell for. I also do like a good spreadsheet, I'm not gonna lie. That is one big nut. I know, that's a big hazelnut. And I'm gonna eat it. We actually need to go and find some golden nuts today. Oh my lord, look at the time. And there's me, and I'm just like right next to a ladder. What the heck? I have to leave now anyway. Boop, boop. Do I have anything he might like? Let's see. You might encounter others like me. Don't be alarmed. We're peaceful. Okay. I want to buy a few more bombs. They're kind of expensive. Run, bucko! Oh lord. Maybe we can go to... Where are we going? Oh my lord. See, now my mining chest is further away. Oh my god, I'm out of coal. The rest I can sort out after. It's fine. Why? Yeah, okay, there we go. Let me sleep. We made little to nothing, but it's okay. No, I keep everything on my farm. I'm still like, oh my god, what if it just disappears and I lose everything? Also, if I'm crafting something and it's like all the way in Narnia, it's just, no. Yeah, my crops have sprinklers. Have you not learned this? Dude. Oh, we were gonna go to the Skull Cavern, so I'm gonna take some spicy eel and some crab and pickaxe, sword. Take my hoe because I always forget and then I always need it. Let me check my luck actually. Fortune teller. Okay, we're not going to Skull Cavern. Abort the mission. This is so mean. And I think I'm just gonna go upgrade the axe to gold. Hang on. We need to sell that, sell that. That can go in a chest. That can be upgraded. I need to go check on the crab pots. We have geodes. that can be cracked open. Do I have anything to give to Gunthy? I don't think I do. Okay. Wild honey. My cloth! It's my first cloth. I'm so happy. In you go. Right. Where's my milking bucket? I need to milk me a cow. Like, why do I have... I need another duck. I do have a duck egg. I knew it. Hello. Nice to see you all. Did I say hello to you all? Did I say hello? Okay. Oh, stop trying to milk the chicken. What am I doing? Okay, everyone has been said hello to. We have more wool. Put my duck in there. Alright, okay. Maybe we can go to Ginger Island then. Oh wait, no, we're not going to Ginger Island. We are being sensible. And we are going to Clint? But is that really a good idea? Yes, it's fine. Okay. Sorry, chat. I'm talking to myself, as always. I think I need a designated mushroom chest. Right, okay. Off we go. I wonder if the raccoon family made a baby yet. Put our bets in. Do we think a baby has been made? It's alright, you do have a nice soothing voice. Thank you, Charlotte. I'm glad. You don't think they've made their little babies yet? That's so sad. Okay, we want the gold axe, thank you. And then I want to process these. I keep getting these damn computers. Are they even worth anything? I don't know. And I know we can make a farm computer with it. Like, give me something good. Come on. Okay, we can use some iridium ore, that's fine. Itchy nose. None of this is new stuff. That might be. No, it's not. One singular piece? Come on, dude. I'm gonna have to sell him some of this stuff at this rate. My guy. Right, okay. Put those back. Shop. Hang on. Let's just check none of this can go to Gunther. Nope. Okay. Shop. You can have that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Take it all, Clint. I don't need it. No, no. Let's process some more geodes. What are you? Finally, something new. Our boy Gunther can tell us about that. Okay, now we have these ones. Oh my lord. When does June begin? Is it next week? Hang on. Oh, crikey. We have a week left of this month. I'll have to start working on our June schedule. This month I may... Not this month, this week, upcoming week. I may have to just adjust. We can craft geode opening machine. What? Since when? Why do I not know about these things? Why am... Here's me just spending my money. Just here, opening my geodes. Taking up Clint's time. I'm excited to get my hands on the forge. Really? How do I not know about these things? Okay, what do we need for Gunthy? Hang on. I think it was just that, right? Yeah, I think it was just that one. So you can have that, you can have that. Take that too, why not? And that, and that, and that. Thanks, Clint. Wait, let me see. I have so much stuff that I just don't know what... I don't know what I have. Which means I should have it, right? Maybe? Unless I have to do the, I don't know what you call it. Comfy, I have this to donate. Oh my god, we have a little space left in the last page. Okay, hang on. 5 totems, let's go. Crafting, last page. Farm computer, bone mill. Mini obsolete, monster mask, bug. I don't think I have it. I'm a noob. Saw something weird in the tunnel leading out from Pelican Town. There's a little door hidden in the dark. Couldn't get it open though. Interesting. It's fine, Millie. Maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet, I'm not sure. Oh, we're not gonna be doing that. Oops. Let's go check on our fish crab pot thing. See if we got anything that we need. Oh, I didn't bring my pan. I'm not sure if... I'm not sure if I actually get anything from here. Maybe move it back to the ocean. That might be a little better. I also need to figure out this. Did I use bait? Yes, I did. Because I swear I had to find something. But I never did find anything. It was just all weird stuff. I swear I had a mission. Who knows? Lobsters. Okay, well, it's a fish. It's in the water. I was close enough. I was in a lake. Kind of. Do we have any plans coming up this... Oh, wait, I have a frozen tear. Do we have any exciting plans, everyone? Coming up in the next few weeks? You're welcome, Sebastian. I know because I love you. But chat made me marry Shane. Sad times. Excuse me, Grandma. Alright. We are gonna put them here. And we are gonna put our baiting. And we are gonna hope for the best. More broccoli. Now we check on the raccoons. Look at these peasants walking around. Do you not have babies yet? If you can, I recommend putting more. You wouldn't believe. Oh god, more! I will put more. I will definitely do that. Lady, what do you have? Beet, omelette, iridium. Nothing I want. Okay, let's try and make some more crab pots. What do we need for them? wood and iron. Okay. I have a bit of iron. I have so much trash. There's a duck ducking at me. I'll put some more of that in. Right, we can put another bit of cloth on. And I definitely want to go Ginger Island tomorrow, so I am gonna take some food. Maybe mayonnaise, we have so much. We can just eat mayonnaise. We can put that in there. Do the different baits get you different things? Because I've been putting the deluxe bait in. We're gonna need our watering can, for sure. I think I'll just take everything with me. They can go in there. I need to sell those. I'm not sure if they're still gonna be open. The gremlin did pop up! Did you see him in the left corner? Hello, Pika. Welcome in. My little hydrate gremlin popped up. Thank you so much. I will take some drink now. And I will definitely stretch. Let me just... Oh my god, today you have a half-calf Java whip frappuccino with whip. Sounds delicious. Thank you for the coffee redemption. Right, Charlotte, I'll pop it up on the screen for you right now. If I can find it. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Oh my god. Channel? No. No. That's not it. Is this it? Yes, okay. Are you ready, Charlotte? Are you ready to see the gremlin Khaleesi? I literally... When did I get it? I think 2 days ago. It's in the left-hand corner. It's kind of creepy, but it's oddly cute. And I'm holding a little mug of coffee. It's gremlin Khaleesi. I think it looks funny. I love it. I get water, but you get coffee. Thank you. I will let the artist know. Right, greetings. Greetings to you. Now let's see. Oh my god, you can get all the different galaxy weapons. Okay. What else would I have, Pika, other than coffee? Void spirits, Duggies. I haven't even done the Duggies, oh my god. Dust sprites, rock crabs, serpents. Lordy lord. but I thought it would be a little funny pop-up to have. I am doing really well, Pika. It's a little hot today, and I struggle with heat. I'm a fainter when I overheat. My body can't regulate temperatures properly, so it's a very big problem, but other than that, I'm doing well. How are you? How is your day been? Out my way, I'm a horse lady coming through. It's boiling, okay? I'm thinking of getting an aircon system because I'm not built for this, okay? I'm not made for hot weather. Oh, I didn't bring any more bait. Oh, my lord. Don't blame me for your addiction to coffee. I only endorse the habit. Yeah, I know there's loads of good ones on Amazon. See, CJ agrees. Coffee is worth it. My endorsement of coffee is worth it. You all have to drink the coffee. Alright. I'll put some more bait. I wonder if my... Ooh! Wormy worms. More broccoli. Okay. I do, but I only give you one coffee per day. We all have to remember this. You're not coming back to the Khaleesi Cafe and being like, yo, I need another coffee. Oh no.
Shame. Shame.
I'm being shamed? I'm being shamed? And I was bonked? Oh my god. Don't think the bonk showed up because I was being shamed. But we do have a few new channel point redemptions, which Pika has found. Of course he would be the first to find. Did it bonk me? It said you bonked me. Oh my god. No, it's reusing the same noise. Oh my lord. Hang on. I don't know why it does this sometimes. Dashboard. Please log me in. Thank you very much. Channel points. I am being shamed, not... Where is it? Oh, there it is. There we go. No, it shouldn't. I was gonna say, did you bonk me as well? I was gonna say, that's kind of rude. Shaming me like that and then going straight in with the bonk hammer. It's cold. Okay. Wait, I might have a lobster. Do I have... No, I have a crayfish. God damn. Thank you for the happy flat, Pika. I can't believe I don't have a lobster. And head pads. Thank you, that witty lady, for the head. Wait, no, wait. All of these are getting really mixed up. Let me see. Okay, it was Pika that gave me the head pads. And that witchy lady treated Nyrax. Wait, did something get out of the capsule? Oh, I think I've seen that. It's a rare event. I think it's a weird demon thing. Just so you know. All my activity alerts came in and then I was like, oh my lord, I'm so confused. But thank you. I appreciate the head pads and the treats for Nyrax. I'm sure he loves it. And his XP bar is so close to leveling up. Look at him. Yes, you probably do. But it's fine.
You'll survive. Can you make normal ammo for your slingshot or just explosive? Because I don't want explosive ammo. I'm taking all my tools. Iron and coal. Who's doing great? Me or Orb? Iron bar. Oh my lord. Khaleesi. No, and I need coal. It got me 1. Or 5, sorry. That is so expensive. My aim is shocking, so it should give me a little more than that. In my personal opinion. Oh my god, I'm running out of coffee too. It's not a good day. I have coffee beans, but I don't have that many kegs. Oh my lord. Oh my lordy lord. Did I pet my animals today? Yes, I did. I was about to have a crisis. Okay, we made some money. We made a little bit of money. We are awake, we are alive, we are heading out. Shane? Okay, you can do that. Yeah, you do all that. I'm making money, dude. I'm off. Boo. You are glorious, as always. Anytime... They're not ready, okay. Anytime I say boo, my dog looks at me because I call him Boo. He's like his little nickname, so he's probably like, "What, Mom?" Alright, we put those in there. That's just wild honey again, okay. We have to be zooming. We have to be zooming. Drink our coffee. And zoom. Good morning. Oh, I can't milk a rabbit. That's no good. Hello, duck. Yes, okay. Coffee. I've said hello to you. Said hello to you. You are all said hello. Why are you so grumpy all the time, cow? Oh my god, that cow is so grumpy all the time. Oh, it's because it's got no hay. Okay. I need to get the auto feeder in here. To anyone watching that isn't subscribed or doesn't have Twitch Turbo, I believe it is. One day I will know. Ads are about to start, so please take this time to grab yourself a drink, a snack, and stretch those legs. I will be here. And waiting. Is my corn ready? It's corn! Big air around, it's got the juice, it's got the juice. Right, and we're off. Pretty funny how you talk to Shane like he has cute little projects that you pay for because you're the breadwinner of the house. Yeah. I just talk to him like he's the side piece, you know? I'm the hardworking woman. Oh, I didn't bring my mayonnaise. Oh, we should be okay, right? Right? Do I have anything? Oh my lord, that's a lot of trash. We have no food, but we have a dream, and that's all that matters. Well, we're married, so kind of no, but yeah. He doesn't really do much, does he? Should we divorce him? No, we can't divorce him. He's our husband through this now. Okay, Sebastian is my love. Yeah, he's my sugar baby, 100%. Yeah. Brother, how did you know? Oh my god, it's a flamingo. Okay, so apparently, if you fish, you can get walnuts, which we need. We need the nuts, guys. Okay, that was not good. We go again. We go again. What are you? Oh. That was a little too early. Okay, how many times do I have to fish to get these nuts, man? I'm already losing my patience. Oh yes. Add that nut to the counter, baby. Let's go. We have another nut. Let's go. Nyrax dreams? Chat, you have to describe his dream, okay? So, when the emoticons pop up, you have to try and guess what he's dreaming about. So make a talk thing, you know. You know what I mean. Make a story from the emotes. Oh my lord. So he has a dodo, a winky face, a badminton paddle, and a glass of water. Oh my god, you caught your first red mullet? And you're in what? Like, come on. You should have caught that, like, day one. Oh, we got a tuna. Nice, okay. But we have 10 nuts. That's all we need. We read it. And then we hoe this. You don't like the story that came to your mind? Well, now I have to know. Yes, give you your 10 nuts. Let's go. Attack the turtle! And he's gone. We are on the okay, so this is the farm area. You can't... Is it that bad? Okay, he needs 20. What is that? Okay. Whatever. Right. Now I have to try and remember where all of this stuff is. There's an X that marks the spot, that I know. There's a weird diamond by here. Oh, good. No, wait. There's one there. Nyrax is obviously growing up into some weird stuff. You leave him be. He's a sweet, innocent dragon, okay? He just has a few issues going. Okay. What are they? Oh, it's ginger. Interesting. Love it. Let's go. Oh my god. Cute little slime. You hear a strange voice from behind the door. Only the greatest walnut hunters may enter. Am I not a great walnut hunter yet, sir? Okay. He was oh! Thank you. There's a walnut there. I am finding golden nuts. Let me tell you one thing, okay? Look, I have 5 golden nuts. Not just any kind of nuts, CJ. They're gold. Good night, Millie. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you sleep very well. Okay. No. You are not killing me. Thank you. You are not gonna kill me. I see another one. I see it. Okay. This is a bridge. Yes, okay. Oh, it's a mini game. I know this one. Guys, you have to help me, okay? This is like, Simon Says, and we have to mimic it. Okay. Green, blue, red. Red, green, purple, purple. Red, green, purple, purple. Green, red, white, white, white. Red, red, red. Wait, how many was that? Wait, was that not it? Oh my lord. I suck at them too, CJ. This is gonna take me forever. Okay. Green, red, purple. Green, red, purple. Red, green, green, purple. Red, green, green, purple. Blue. Wait. Can you replay that? Blue, yellow. Wait, was that blue, yellow, yellow, green, blue? Oh, fudging monkeys. How am I meant to do this? Okay, I need to pause our stream music for a second. And guys, okay. We need to lock in. We need to lock the fuck in. Everyone get your zoom in eyes zoom in because, you know, we need to lock in for this one. Yeah, Pika, I want you locked in. So we've got how many colors? We have 5 colors. And we need to get this shit right, okay? We need to get it right. Are we ready? Chat, are we ready? Let's go. Purple, blue, red. Purple, blue, red. Purple, purple, yellow, purple, purple. Blue, green, purple, yellow, red. Wait, wait, wait. What did it start with? Green, blue, purple, yellow, red? Fudging monkeys, man. I don't like this at all. Right, okay. Red, red. Blue, yellow, red, blue. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Wait, what? No! My life. Oh my god. I did better that time, right? I'm gonna hate this, I know it. Dun 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 dun. Wait, it was this one! What is going on? Alright, okay, let's go again. Dun 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 dun. Okay, okay. Dun 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 dun. Wait, did it go to green second or red? Dun 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 dun. No. Oh my lord. Guys, 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 this is gonna drive me insane. Honest to God. Why is it so bloody fast? I'm leaving this room. We'll come back to it. I'm storming off, man. That's rude. Who are you? You need 10 nuts? Yeah, it's ridiculous. I can't even keep up with it. It's driving me insane. You tried to keep up. Yeah, it's very difficult. My brain cannot process it quick enough. Now is not the time to be sleepy. I know there's a way into this boat, I just don't know how. Oh, there. Oh god, it's late. I should have brought a tent. And we should have just stayed here. A journal scrap. Okay, okay. God. Oh, thank you. Willie, take me home. Bucko, you are such a good boy. You are the best boy ever. I quickly need to. Okay. 100 pieces of ginger. Okay. I can do that. Hopefully it's not within a week because that's just not doable for me, but okay. We need to remember now, collect the ginger, not just the nuts. Okay. Don't drink coffee. We need to go to sleep. Oh, my starfruit wine is done. Yes, we made little to no money. It's fine. It's fine, guys. And it's raining. My axe is ready. I would like to put coffee in one of these. Don't drink it yet. Oh my lord. Oh my lord. Yes, they're doing fine. Don't you worry. Your sweet little head about it. Oh god, the spirits aren't happy either. Dear Khaleesi, 1 week from today we are holding the Stardew Valley Fair. Yeah, whatever. I don't care. I think it's here that I have to ship it, right? I only have 20 days? Oh god, does that not count? Oh my lord. Our cranberries are done. Do not eat the cranberry. Okay, hopefully that'll make us some money. um... We shall see. That's the red mullet chest. It doesn't have a lot of red mullets. I need to catch more red mullets. And our broccoli's done. Let's go. Our artichokes are done also. Okay. We keep those and then we sell the rest. I feel like I need a chart actually of Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh my god. Can you believe there's like 130 nuts to find? Oh my lord. And we've found like what? We'll take some mayonnaise. My lord, I keep putting it back. We're just gonna pet the cows. Oh, I can play the music again now. Oh my lord. Hello, everyone. Right. Wait, do you read these? Okay. Day 1. My ship is lost, shattered by a tempest in the unforgiving sea. I find myself stranded now on these strange shores. My crew has perished, but I still live. Perhaps Lady Luck has blessed these wicked bones of mine, or has her own design for my fate. At any rate, I've no choice but to make a life for myself here. There's fresh water in abundance, food to forage, and fertile soil to work. First, I'll build a shelter. There are some pages missing. Interesting. Alright. Oh my god, I put my mayonnaise back again. Or did I put it as salt? No, I didn't. I'm just a butt sometimes. And off we go. Hi, Pam. I am not going over to the Skull Cavern until I've at least got a good luck day. I just need one good luck day. And a Sunday. So that I can buy all the stairs I need again. I will deal with the crab pots whenever. I wish they had little stables to put the horse on. I hate the thought of Bucko just there, waiting for me. Sorry if I smell like fish. What the heck, Willie? What the heck? Okay, guys. I don't think I caught everything from the ocean. So maybe we'll start with that. Oh, my fishing tackle's worn out. That's not good. Yes, parrots, I am working on it. I promise. Iridium, let's go. Oh, I was too late. Let's go. I don't know how many we've gotten from fishing now. I wish it was tell us, if I'm honest. We got a puffer fish, nice. Okay, maybe we got what we need from here. I think we got at least 4 from fishing now. How many nuts do you need, dude? 10? I've got 9. Hold your horses. There's 2 up there. And I know there's a way somewhere. There's 1 up here. I know that. There is also... I do believe there's 1 down here too. I'm looking the wrong way. No. Is it like here? Down here? Maybe? I got them at last! Oh my lord, I don't like this place. I'm scared already. And I'm not sure if there's 1 on the other side as well. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. My guy, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Did he get away? Oh my lord. You're mean. I have no clue what these places are like. Nope, 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 nope. I thought that dude was meant to help me. He's just a mean little guy. Whew. Oh my lord, they blow up? Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. I don't know if I like this place. Okay. How do I know where to go? I seriously don't. Okay, that's iron. Okay, there's little switchy switches that open. Nope. Thank you. What did that open though? I clicked it. Oh, there's a chest there. I have to keep an eye on the time too, man. Oh my lord. Here's another nut. There must be another switch then for that, maybe? Maybe? You are mean. Do I have to go over here? No, I just came over this way. I will read what you said in just a moment, Charlotte, I promise. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Oh, a nut! Sometimes when you say my lord, it sounds like you're saying my lord. Oh, my lord. Yeah. I think it's the accent. Ooh! Gain a little bit of energy every time you slay a monster. Interesting. Okay, well, I don't want to go too deep into this volcano. Oh, there's the switch. God damn it. I'm guessing that opens the gate. Okay. Hydrate, you gremlin. Thank you so much, Pika. And a posture check. Thank you for not allowing me to become... Haha! In your face! Thank you for not allowing me to become a shriveled up gremlin. I don't know if you can get another one that side. There's a way... What is that? Interesting. There must be another way? Interesting. Okay, I will take a drink now. Thank you very much. Everyone in chat? Oh my god, I just hit you. I'm so sorry, everyone. Everyone in chat, please make sure you also have a little drinky drink. I need to get up there for those nuts. Yes, you can have 10 nuts. There you go. I didn't bring a bomb. We're gonna have to come back with a bomb for that dude. Which is kind of awkward. We cannot forget the ginger. Right, we have to go up this way. There's one over here. I'm not sure if there's like a maze or something. Then we go over here. And grab those two. I swear there's a maze to get back there. I'm just not sure of it 100%. I'm gonna have to bring a bomb and bomb that dude. Because I think that's the only way you get. There's also a place behind two trees. I can't remember exactly where. I need to rewatch the video. Because I don't have the patience to look for all the nuts. I'm so sorry, guys. Oh, God. Me and patience do not go well. Thank you, Willie. Enjoy your day. Or the rest of your evening, I should say. She's always out so late. What the heck is that? Okay, I'll keep the rest of that stuff. Oh, my coffee's done. Let's go. And we have money. Not as much as I would like, but we do have it. It's there. How's our luck? Okay, they're very unhappy. Maple bars. Let's go. I wish his room would change. I hate it. Oh my lord. Right. Hello again. We can put our fishing rod away for now. Do I have... Oh, I do. Okay, I don't need 4. Maybe 2. I'm gonna start keeping 2 of each fish. I could probably smoke these and they cost more. Or they sell for more. Oh my god, I kept the gate open. I am the worst. That does not belong in there. Okay. Good morning. Nothing from you. Okay. We have a new duck! Okay, guys. Give me a name for a duck. We need a duck name. A fabulous name. I can't remember what our other duck is called. I think it's called Red Mullet. So we need a cool name. A funky name. One that goes with Red Mullet. Duckworth? Oh my god, that's great. He's gonna be called Sir Duckworth. Oh. He needs the Sir. It's a very important part. There we go. Look at him. He's so teeny tiny and cute. You gotta love it. Right, did I say hello to everyone? No. Frederick. Where's Frederick? Are you okay? Is that everyone? Who? Asmodos. There you go. Now everyone has been petted. Wait, wait, wait. What's Kendrick Lamar's last name? Duckworth? No. No. That would be, that's an interesting last name. Right, I think that's everything there. I keep forgetting to water these, which is not good. I think that is also the name of a song from its album, Damn. Damn! Look at you with all the facts. Okay. I can go in our little thingy thing with the thingy things. Now it's worth 600. That like doubles its price. Oh, I need chocolate. What a very interesting name. Right. I don't think I'm gonna use those swords anymore. So I kind of don't need them. And this food does not belong in there. I think we're just gonna put our totems in there. In here is just pine tars and stuff. In there we can put fertilizers and tent kits. In there we can put jam. Right. We need to keep you, and you, and you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Mm, mm, mm. Right. You. Wait, no. I can double your worth, my guy. And I can double your worth. You just have to stay in my pocket a little longer. We're just organizing a little bit, making it a little, you know. We have some more seeds we can put in the soil. Because we have space over here. Oh no, my Khaleesi. Why are you like this? Why are you the way you are, Khaleesi? Oh, we have these too. That's another fish. I need to sell that. I need to carry my pan on me. And I'm gonna put tools in here too. Okay. I want to try putting our wheat in the mill too. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, and our axe is ready as well to be picked up. That I forgot about. So we may as well take some bait and go to the fishing traps as well. Do I have enough iridium to upgrade again? Yes, it was. Yes, I have 5. So do I do my axe straight away or do I do something else? Might just do my watering can. Because I can. Get it, watering can. Because I can. I'm so funny. I am hilarious. Oh my lord. Thank you, Pika. You agree with me so I get head pats? Oh my god, and now I'm getting bonked by Charlotte. Thank you. But it hurt. I have a little lump on my head now. Hello, Clam. No, don't eat the blackberry. We want our gold axe. Thank you. Thank you. We want to upgrade our watering can. Thank you. So that is literally the last of our iridium, so we're gonna have to go mining. Right, Pika? Chat just bonking me on the head like that. I did not bring enough bait, but it's okay. No, it wasn't you. Charlotte bonked my little head. My poor sweet little innocent head. We actually need fiber, so... It was Charlotte. You know, like in the old cartoons where, like, the character would get bonked on the head with, like, some object and they'd have, like, that big red lump on their head? That's what I've got right now. Would you like... Oh, that's for me. I'll just put it over... Oh. What's wrong with the blackberry, man? I don't like blackberries myself, but I'm sure they're delicious. Linus would like it, wherever he is. Sebastian, here's a blackberry. No, give it to... Thanks. You're welcome. Demetrius, do you want one? Thank you. This is an interesting specimen. Yes, I know. It's a blackberry. I picked it from a bush. You had to put me in my place, Charlotte. It was fine. Were you summoned? Did I summon you? I can't remember summoning you. Who summoned Orb? Was it because I did a really bad joke? You all wanted him to come and tell me off? Oh my lord. I promised my joke wasn't too bad. I don't think I said brother. I may have. Who knows? Debatable. Oh my lord. I made a joke. Orb, and I got bonked on the head. And then I think Pika gave me a head pat because he felt bad that I made such a bad joke. I can't even remember what joke it was now, so don't ask me to repeat it. Is Linus in here? No, he's not. Oh my lord. Oh, it's because I said I'm gonna get these blueberries because I can. Get it? Watering can. Oh, I don't know. It was something like that. See, my joke made such an impact that Pika remembers it. Hi, CJ! You missed my insane joke. I can't remember it, so don't ask it what it was, but you know. There was a joke, and people found it funny, kind of, maybe. I got bonked on the head, and I got a little head pat. No, don't go back in stream. Don't look at the bad joke. Apparently you can get rid of the bushes here. Oh, I did not mean to do that. We can get rid of a lot of that now. Thank you. So we're gonna get rid of you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I think everything else is good. They were what? Okay. Where's my junk? I need it. There. Okay. How much jade do I have? I have 51. I need to sell that, sell that. I need to keep my pen on me. I don't know why my milk pail is here, but it is. I'm just gonna put those in there too. Oh, I need to see. Oh, I can't get those ones. Okay. Never mind. Why am I bringing the blueberries in here? What the heck? Are they going? They're not going. I forgot to refill them. With my magnificent star fruit. Not bad. Okay, let's see. Um... Right. I wanted to build a shed. Because I don't think we can upgrade the house yet. We could upgrade the barn to the deluxe barn, I suppose. That's wood, stone, and then it's 25,000. Which we have the money for. Fortune teller. Oh, they're very happy. Guys, they're very happy. They're very happy. Oh lord, you know what this means. You damn crow! Oh my lord, you know what this means, guys. It's time. I'm not even gonna... say hello to the animals. Oh wait, I can say hello. It's okay, it's okay. To anyone watching that isn't subscribed or doesn't have Turbo, ads are about to start. So please feel free to go and grab yourself a drink. Wait, have I said... Yeah, grab yourself a drink, snack, stretch those legs. I will be here. And I promise not to go into the skull cabin without you guys. Okay. We just need red mullet and barley. Where is that goat? There he is. Duck, thank you. I am on high alert. Oh my god. It's not a Sunday, so I can't get the stairs. But it's time. We need those that... Where's my spicy eel? I don't even care if I said hello to Shane. How's the milk? Oh, we got flour. And now I'm just waiting for the damn pan. It was never on time. Yes, CJ, that is exactly because... Oh, my bombs! I need my bombs! We are about to head into the place that I die. Where are my bombs? Bombs, bombs. I'm so scared. I don't think I have enough bombs. CJ, do not jinx me. This is not the time to jinx me. Thank you very much. We need the enthusiasm. We need the belief. I'm gonna go buy more bombs from the dwarf. Too late now. I have been cursed. It's the red mullets all over again. Wait there, bucko. No, I'm not a spy. Yes, keep your eye on me. It's fine. I'm about to spend that much on bombs. Yes, people. I spent all my 42,000 on bombs. So, this is gonna hurt if I die. Oh my god, is that a chipmunk or a squirrel? Kind of looks like me. Right, okay. We're going. We are going, guys. We're going. And I'm scared like shit. Oh my lord. We're gonna pause quickly. And we're gonna pray. We're gonna pray. My dog just looked at me as if to say, "Shut up, Mum. Shut up." Wait, is that a chipmunk eating popcorn? Let's go. Right. Okay. I'm gonna eat my spicy eel. Then I'm gonna drink my coffee. Extra luck. Extra speed. Even though the spicy eel gives me speed, I'm gonna double the speed. And then I'm gonna be zooming. And we're not gonna dilly-dally. We are gonna go for it. We're gonna bomb it through here, okay? Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay, chat should be coming back now, so... Oh lord, they're here already. Nope. Nope. We're just gonna... I'm gonna be fast. I'm running. I'm running my little butt off. Oh my lord. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna use little bombs here. No, nothing there. Nothing here, I bet. Nope. Mine, you're meant to be lucky. We got a hole, we got a hole. We're going in. 5 levels, let's go. We're gonna bomb that. Okay. Now, if anyone sees that my health has gone down and I haven't noticed, please shout at me. I beg you. Maybe there. Nope. Yeah, it's the left bar, not the right bar. Go away. Because I will literally not notice at all. Oh my lord. And he gave me a bomb. You little beauty. Another hole, let's go. Nope, nope, nope. 3 levels, okay. 3's better than none. Hello. Don't mind me, I'm just coming through, thank you. There, go. Thank you very much. That was not needed, but I did too. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord. Okay, we're gonna eat this cheese, go down the hole. Okay. Oh my god, there's 2 holes. I'm gonna go down this one. Jump in. Jump. 5 levels, let's go. Fucking yes. Oh no, there's a ladder. Okay. Never mind. Nope, I don't have time for you. Please, thank you. Yep. Okay. I'm just gonna run into you for a second. Thank you. Nope. Go. There. Thank you. Eat. This is stressing me the fuck out. Oh my lord. 6 levels. Thank you very much. My guy, please, no, thank you. Keep giving me ones like that. That's all I need, game. All I need. Nope. Nope. Oh, there's a ladder. Okay, okay, okay. Yeah, it's down a little. It should be okay. I'll eat now. Oh my god. What am I stuck on? This game stresses me the fuck out, man. Fuck off. Fuck my life, fuck my life, fuck my life. Oh yes, prismatic shard. Suck it, bitch. Please leave me alone. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Please, 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 please. I'm just a baby. I'm just a baby. Nope, nope. I am scared. I am scared. I know I'm scared. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Out my way, you giant fudge monkey. Nope. You will not take me alive. Why won't it give me the opening? This game is so freaking stressful. I hate it, but I love it. Die, please. Oh, thank fuck. A ladder. This better not— oh, it's an infested floor. If you don't give me a hole that goes down like 100 levels, we are done, game. We're not done, but still. I will cry. Oh my god, I got a party hat. Let's go. Oh my god, my spicy eel ran out. Mm-mm-mm. Holy shit and fuck. I'm sorry. No, 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 no. Eat the chocolate cake. Nope, nope, nope. I will eat these damn crab cakes. Why are they so deadly? Oh my lord. Eat the cheese before I jump in. Oh my lord. Oh my guy, stop, please. You're not cool. No, 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 no. Eat the cheese. That was so fucking close. Fucking bats. Fucking bats. Dude, give a hole. That's all I need. One singular hole. Nope. The dog is having a war with another dog. What dog? I could not tell you. Oh, my neighbor's dog, obviously. No, 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 no. Please leave me alone. Why is it so late? How am I ever gonna make it to floor 100, man? Jesus freaking Christ. You got it from the quarry? Nice. I'm fighting for my freaking life. Fucking pick it up. Oh my lord. Eight levels? Fuck my life. Oh my god. Like, I want to stay here, But I also want to restart the day. Guys, shall I restart? Because I'm gonna pass out and we're on level 73. But, oh. Do I warp totem home or do I restart? Tommy Chad, you are the deciders of the fate. Maybe? We've got one for restart. Anyone else? Anyone else want to call out? Basically, at 2 a.m. you pass out, and I need to get to level 100 of these mines. I'm on level 73. So I will lose out on all this. Look at this, but I think we're gonna restart the day. And I think we need to be faster. It's not what my heart desires. This game is giving me anxiety right now. Okay, let's check. The day should still be good, right? They're very happy. So we're gonna take a totem. Nope, you lose it, okay. Every little bit of it you lose. In the normal mines, yes, you can buy, but you can only buy one thing back. So it kind of sucks ass if you're... So we don't need that or that or that. We need the hoe. Yeah, this game. This damn game. We need all the fucking cheese we can get. And the mayonnaise. Cheese, mayonnaise, totem, bombs. Explosive ammo, cherry bombs. Thank you, Pika, for the head pads. Oh my god, I'm so stressed. Alright, slingshot, explosive. Oh, wait, no. Put the ammo in the slingshot. Okay. I didn't take my explosive, you know, my slingshot last time, so maybe that'll be the deciding factor. I will also hydrate and stretch in just a moment. It gives me +1 luck. Do I have anything else that gives me luck? Fried mushrooms gives me +2 attack. Mining. Crab cakes is good. Stuffing, no. Do you know? Like, no, you can only buy the ladders on a Sunday. And even that is... like, you need 100 pieces of jade to buy all the ladders. But to build the ladders is 99 stone per ladder. Hello, boo. Oh god, I'm so stressed. Let's go buy more bombs. But you need a really good luck day for Skull Cavern, otherwise it's just not worth going. So we're gonna go buy more bombs. Like, honestly, the Skull Cavern is the most stressful thing ever. Or I expect you to, like, complete it first try. Knowing you, though, you're gonna do it easily and do the ladders. Mr. Dwarf, I need bombs, please. No, I'm not a spy. Let me buy bombs. Oh god, a miner's treat. As long as we save... Hopefully, it's only 500 to get to the thing, so it's fine. We're fine. We spent all like 43,000 on bombs. We can do it. We can do it. We need to pump ourselves up. Now we have to wait an hour, so maybe I'll go pet the chickens. A train is passing through. Oh lord. In case I die, my loves. Why are you so grumpy all the time, cow? My lord. I could die, and that's gonna be the last thing you say to me. I will remember that. Pam, hurry up. Bucko, you stay right there and be a good boy. There is a totem, but I haven't bought them yet. So, yeah. We're just gonna ignore that. I keep spending like 500 to get there from Pam, who is always late and slow. Because she's drunk half the time, but you know. That's fine. It's not like we're in a rush or anything, you know? Coffee, drink, run. It would be useful, wouldn't it? Eat my lucky. Oh my god, they're starting already. There's a ladder. Nope, nope, nope. Mm-mm-mm. Me roasting Pam, I roast her all the time. Probably wasn't needed to do that, but you know, we just go with the flow around here. How did that not get anything? Oh my god, I blew myself up with that. Seven, let's go. You absolute fucking beautiful bitch. Nope. Did that give me anything? Yes. That probably wasn't needed, was it? Nope. Okay, that goes there. You fucking beautiful bitch. I'm gone. 8 levels. Holy shit. We are... Eat cheese, please, and thank you. There should be one right at the end. I hope, I pray. We're gonna blow that up. No, thank you. You need to go away, sir. Thank you. You are not wanted here. Don't ask me, brother. I am on a roll. I hope. I pray. My guy, come on. Whoop. Slingshot for the win. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No thank you. What the fuck is that? A purple slime egg? Let's go. I'm eating another spicy eel. Off we go. Nope, nope, nope. I did not just fucking do that! I did not just fucking do that. Guys. Oh my... Oh my god. I did not just do that. Mother...
Shame. Shame. Shame.
This is more than shame. Oh my lord. I was doing so good. Oh my lord. Guys. Right. One last go. One last go. Thank you. Thank you, Charlotte. Oh, one last go. We can do it. We can do it. Oh, God. It's still lucky day, right? It should be. Very happy. Okay. We're gonna take that and that. And that. Okay. Okay. We can do this, guys. We can do this. We won't... That thing is... I am not keeping it... It can go there. That's it. I cannot freaking believe I did that. Why is it me and my luck? Like, why me? Literally, I wish that was it. I wish that was it, man. Oh my lord. This run is driving me insane. Oh my god, that cow. It's always grumpy. Fudge and coffee. They're the two I haven't. Where is Fudge? Are they in here? Probably, yes. Why am I taking all that out there? I put all my mayonnaise back now. I don't think there's anything else there that can help me. This will be our last attempt. Oh my goodness. Let's hope. That was such a good run as well. Dude, at this point I wish I was a friggin' spy. Oh my lord. I need to buy a totem. Charlotte, you were right. Come on. You got this. You can walk so much faster than that. I've seen it. I've witnessed your magnificence. Oh my god, Pam. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, go, go, go. Put your foot down, Pam. We're on our way. Spicy eel, go. This is not as good to run as it is. It's already a disaster, I think. Oh my lord. Don't start with me. Nope, 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 I'm gone. Nope! That was a waste of a bomb, but... Oh my lord. There's a ladder here, that's fine. Khaleesi, what are you doing? Stop it. You, my dude, I don't have time for you right now. I'm very sorry. Mate, what you doing? Oh my lord, I can't aim for shit. Lacey, stop. What are you freaking doing? I'm zooming, I'm zooming, I'm zooming. Dudes, I don't have time for you right now. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Guys, stop it! Oh my lord, no, no. Guys, please leave me alone. Oh, there's a ladder right there, okay. Idiot. I need more than 3. Oh. I need to start looking before I bomb. Oh my lord. Nope, 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 nope. Oh my god. Holy fucking shit, I don't like this floor. What the heck? Dude. I will look at whatever that is in just a moment. Oh my lord, oh my lord, oh my lord. Oh my lord, oh my lord, I'm so scared. Dude, off my ass. Oh my lord.
my god, I did it! Oh my god. Oh my god. Finally. Apple, thank you so much for the subscription with Prime. Oh my god. I did it. How are you, Apple? Welcome in. How have you been? Oh my lord. I'm so sorry. I was so quiet through all that. I
think it's time
Oh,
to celebrate!
thank you, Charlotte. Thank you. I did it. Oh my lord. I'm so happy right now. Well, 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 you made it. I did. Come closer now. Don't be shy. Oh my lord. I heard you were attempting a deep dive into these caverns today. I had to see for myself. Impressive. Very impressive. You passed my test with flying colors, kid. I'm very pleased that you challenged yourself and came down the honorable way, instead of skipping all the levels by crafting staircases. That shows you're the real deal, kid. You've got principle. You understand the importance of challenging yourself and holding yourself to the highest standard, even if no one is watching. That's why you're special. You lead by example. Now, go over to the table and drink the special milk I've prepared for you. Oh, God. I was snoozing ads. Are we drinking that? It's called iridium snake milk. One healthy swig of that and you'll become even more powerful. Yeah, I apologize for being so silent. I was like locked in. The taste is awful and the texture is even worse. But your health is permanently increased by 25. Good luck out there, kid. Oh my lord. We did it! Does that just take you even further? How far in these mines can you go? Jump in. 15? Ouchie. And we'll totem home. Oh my goodness. My guy. Ah! Get off my bird. We may as well get some iridium while we're here. Yeah, I know. I'm like just pushing my luck right now. I am gonna use my totem. Oh shit. Get that and go. Guys, I can't believe we did it. Holy shiz. I really can't believe it. We have finally beat it at Skull Cavern, and I'm so happy. Thank you, chat, for egging me on and being so supportive. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and end our stream. I think it's good to end it on a good note, right? Oh my goodness. I'm still so happy. I'm gonna be so happy now that I've done that.
Let us look for someone to raid, shall we? No, Apple, it's no worries at all. Thank you so much for dropping in. And for the Prime sub, it means so much to me. Okay, I think we have a Stardew streamer here that we could possibly pop in on. Thank you so much for being here, Charlotte. It means so much to me. So if you want to join us in the raid, then please do feel free to copy and paste the message. But we are gonna go and raid now. Thanks again for joining me. And I will see you tomorrow. We have more Stardew, so that's exciting. Bye, guys.